There's no cheap way out of this, folks. The maintenance shortage, there's no cheap way out. All these managers and owners out here looking for the gimmick, looking for the hack. What's the gimmick to obtain and keep good maintenance techs around? There is no gimmick. There is no tricks, and there's no cheap way out of this. But you know, with that said, let me go ahead and say this, because people come at me about this. I'm not talking about everybody. I'm not talking about every property management company. I'm not talking about every property. I know there's awesome companies out there. I work for one, but there seems to be a lot of bad ones, a lot more bad ones, because I'm seeing and hearing the horror stories, and it's dragging the whole industry down. It's dragging everything down. All the good techs who worked with these bad properties or companies, you know, they're leaving and telling everybody who will listen, man, don't go into property management, man. You'll get worked to death for peanuts. So I just have to say that. I know it's not everybody. I speak with a lot of good techs and good companies, but it's a lot of bad ones out there, and it's dragging the whole industry down, and it's sad to me. It upsets me, because I know this could be a good career for somebody who likes to work with their hands and wants a more variety day, you know, not just do one thing. We work on multiple things. It'd be a good career for somebody who doesn't want to go to college and drop 5 figures and come out with a doggone degree in left-handed puppetry. Not everybody wants to go to college and go into college, you know, student loan debt. So that's why it upsets me, man. And it could be a good career, but no one's gonna come into it for them peanuts you guys are throwing around out there. And I'm in all these Facebook groups, and now I'm just seeing all, you know, managers and owners, they're looking for the gimmick, you know. What's the gimmick? What's the hack to attract and keep good maintenance techs around? There is no trick or gimmick. Here's the answer right here. I was on Facebook last night, and for the millionth time, a manager posted, how do you find good maintenance techs and keep them? For the millionth time. And then I scrolling through all the answers and found this guy. It's pretty funny. So if you want to read that some more, just pause it and you can read it. But there it is. Appreciation and money. That's it. There is no gimmick. There's no tricks. There's no hack to find and keep good maintenance techs. There is no cheap way out of this. Okay, this maintenance shortage. Appreciation and money. That's it. It's that simple. Well, what if we bring you Publix chicken every Friday? No. Appreciation and money. How about a Home Depot card every year? $100 Home Depot card? No. Appreciation and money. There is no gimmicks, no tricks, no cheap way out of this. All right, well, let's have a convention thousands of miles away where we'll all gather and discuss tactics and gimmicks on how to find and keep good maintenance technicians. I mean, I hate to be, you know, harsh, and if I offend you, I'm sorry, man, but I'm trying to save a dying trade here, you know. I got to use a little tough love, and that's what you guys sound like to us, you know. We're gonna go thousands of miles away, and we're all gonna discuss, you know, get some apartment guru, and he's gonna sell us and tell us the new strategies on how to find and keep good maintenance techs. It's not that hard. Quit overthinking this. Appreciation and money, and I'll get to the money part in a little bit. I've already hammered it home on my other videos. I've been screaming this since 2016. I made my first video about this in 2016, saying, hey guys, there's about to be a maintenance shortage. It's time to bump up the pay. You know, we got to do what we got to do. And everybody was rolling their eyes. Oh, whatever, you're just lazy and you want to get paid a lot for doing nothing. That's what I got. So now here we are, a maintenance shortage. Wow, well, who would have thought? Apparently a lot of people didn't want to hear it from me, you know, I guess. An actual maintenance tech who's out there actually on the grounds and doing it every day, who speaks with hundreds of maintenance techs around the world every month. I guess you didn't want to hear it from an actual maintenance tech. No, we're gonna travel thousands of miles away, and we're gonna go listen to some apartment gurus tell us their new tactics and strategies and overthink all this. Nah, you don't want to hear it from an actual maintenance tech? I guess not. And a lot of properties have realized that they've got no product without us. You've got no product without us. Good maintenance. You know, I'm starting to see the pictures and read the post of the fallout, and it's crazy, man. I've never seen anything like it. You know, managers and leasing agents are rolling up on property, and uh-oh, who's gonna clean up that giant mound of trash around the dumpster? Then they come to the desk and check the messages. Uh-oh, 2 ACs are broken and 3 toilets aren't flushing. If I have to call a contractor, they're gonna charge me $300 per repair. So let's see, that's $300 times 5, the 2 ACs and 3 broken toilets. Oh my gosh, that's $1,500. When all you had to do is pay 2 good maintenance technicians, 20 bucks an hour, and they'll fix it all for 8 hours a day. That's $320. $320, you could have had all that fixed. But now you got no maintenance. Now you got a mound of trash around the dumpster and all that to fix. So there you go. You got no product without us around, and they're just now realizing that, and it's sad, man. Because then the bad reviews start piling in, and just like I talked on a video in the past, reviews is marketing in the 21st century. People go online and read reviews before they rent, before they buy anything. That's marketing in the 21st century. You gotta have 4- and 5-star reviews. So without maintenance, now you got garbage everywhere. Things aren't getting fixed in a timely fashion. So now the bad reviews start pouring in, and then you know, that just sends everything into a tailspin. You know, it's just one review after another. This place is disgusting. There's always garbage everywhere. There's mounds of garbage around the dumpster. You can't even get to it. My AC broke and no one can get to it for 3 days. That's what happens when you don't have good maintenance around. So, and there is no cheap way out of this. Just like the picture I showed of that guy commenting, just like what he said, appreciation and money. That's it. That's the answer. I mean, don't overthink this. There's no hack and gimmick and secret formula. You know, everybody I see posting in the Facebook groups, what's the secret formula to finding and keeping good maintenance techs? There isn't a hack and a gimmick and a secret formula. Appreciation and money. And we'll get to the money now. You know, I've always been harping in the past, on my past videos, 20 bucks an hour, minimum. And this is why. Because all the other trades, I'll put up the average of the other trades, and I know it's give or take a few dollars. You know, you always get some guys that's like, oh, not in my state, we can pay them $12 an hour. Well, good for you. What do you want, a gold medal, Mr. Cheapskate? I know it varies from state to state, but this is the average pay for some of the tradesmen. This is why I've been wanting 20 bucks an hour, because it competes. All right, first let's see how much a trash collector makes. 19 bucks an hour. Okay, that's around 20 an hour. We do trash, right? I did mounds of trash every morning. I do trash every morning. So 19 bucks an hour for a trash collector. We do trash. What about an HVAC tech? What about a plumber? How about an electrician? How much does an electrician make, the average? What about an appliance repairman? What about a locksmith? How about a window repairman? How much does a window repairman make on average? What about someone who hangs TVs? We got to do TVs now. It's funny how the demands keep going up, but the pay doesn't. So, you know, they throw TVs on us. We got to go hang TVs for free now. So, there you go. We do all those jobs. That's the average maintenance tech pay. $16.50 an hour. So that's why I've been saying 20 bucks an hour, because it competes with the other trades. Good technicians aren't going to go to the other trades because they're paid well doing property maintenance. You see what I'm saying, Skid? I didn't just pull $20 an hour out of thin air. I chose 20 bucks because it competes with the other trades. And the good technicians won't leave to go into the other trades. And maybe even some guys in the other trades will cross over into maintenance. I mean, who knows, you know, but they're not going to do it for the peanuts. And we do all kinds of other stuff, you know, besides electric, plumbing, HVAC, window repair, locksmith, all that other stuff. I mean, I didn't even count the swimming pool. I didn't count being on call. So 20 bucks an hour is not being unreasonable. I mean, you can call a contractor for 5 jobs and you're going to be paying around 1,500 bucks, or you can pay 2 good maintenance technicians 20 an hour, $320 a day. You're still saving. That's what I'm trying to nail home. And sometimes you'll hear some of these mean, nasty people from the office, you know, I see them in the Facebook comments, you know, they're like, well, if they don't like it, they can go somewhere else. See, it's that nasty attitude that's causing all this. Because newsflash, genius, they are going somewhere else. You know, I posted something, like, it was one of my videos, like when demand is up, so should the pay, and then some nasty person was like, oh, another freaking maintenance man wanting to be paid like a tradesman. If they want to be paid like a tradesman, why don't they just go into the trades? That's what she said. Hello, airhead. Newsflash, they are. Hadn't you noticed the maintenance shortage? Hadn't you noticed that no one wants to be a maintenance man? A maintenance tech, maintenance woman, whatever? Gee whiz, these people. So that's why I've been saying 20 bucks an hour since 2016. And you know, some say, well, what if we hire somebody who doesn't give us $20 an hour worth of value? Well, send them to training. It's that kind of attitude that's just killing everything. Send the guy to training. He might be awesome. Because here's the attitude of property management. What do you mean you don't know how to fix the equipment that we didn't send you to training to learn how to fix? That's the attitude. What kind of attitude is that? Not everything's the same. Not every air conditioner is the same. Not every appliance is the same. You know, working on a heat pump is way different than working on a straight cool AC unit. Working on an AC unit with heat strips is way different than working on an AC unit with aquatherm heating. It's not all the same. So if somebody's not giving you the $20 value, maybe they need some training. And then after training, if they're not giving you $20 of value, then $20 an hour worth of value after training, then get rid of them. That's another thing I see a lot. Man, y'all keep these sorry butt maintenance techs around until they just drive your multi-million-dollar investment into the dirt. You gotta, you know, this gotta get more cutthroat too, I guess the industry will have to be when the pay goes up. You can't be keeping these sorry butt maintenance techs around. Oh, but he's so nice. Well, okay. Then go back to complaining on Facebook why you can't find good maintenance techs, while the multi-million-dollar investments crumbling to the ground. And if any of you property owners are watching, I mean, this is your investment, man. Your multi-million-dollar investment. And your maintenance guys are out there, the ones who watch over your multi-million-dollar investment and take care of it. I mean, don't you want them to be happy? Don't you want them to be trained and to know what they're doing? Because when you're trained and you know what you're doing, it just makes the job more fun. I'm seeing a lot of there's a lot of guessing and well, maybe this will work. Don't you want your multi-million-dollar investment to be a happy, well-run, oiled machine? I'm an investor. I don't want, you know, someone who's not trained giving me financial advice. So that's what I don't understand. This is your multi-million-dollar investment, and you want to throw peanuts around and not train people? I mean, what's up with that? Don't you want your people to be happy and know what they're doing? Because I know this, if this continues, it's going to drive your multi-million-dollar investment into the ground. Or you're going to have to call contractors, and yeah, you'll have a nice product, but you're not going to have any profit. And then you get those that say, oh, you should be lucky just to have a job. And see, it's that kind of flippant attitude that's killed everything, because there's just too many choices nowadays with the internet. I mean, I know guys who've left the industry and now all they do is hang TVs and do toilet fill valves. Make 500 bucks a day, 300 to 500 bucks a day. They go on these little handyman apps, find a job they can do, charge 100 bucks, make 500 bucks a day, $2,500 a week. So that kind of flippant attitude, you know, that was 90s, old school, back when you didn't really have a choice. There's just too many choices nowadays with the internet. You know, I know a guy who totally left property maintenance, doesn't do anything with his tools anymore. He just flips things on the internet. Few techs left it, and they're doing that now. They just flip things on the internet. They go to TJ Maxx, Walmart, Dollar Store, Target, get a bunch of things off the clearance rack for $1 or $2, and then sell them for $5 to $10 on eBay and the internet. I mean, there's just too many choices, so you can't be having no kind of flippant attitude about it. Just like the picture again. I'll go back to the picture. Appreciation and money. That's it. There's just too many choices nowadays to make money online. I mean, it's not the 90s anymore where you have no choice. And sure, if a guy leaves property maintenance and he's doing his own thing, flipping things on the internet or whatever, he might be making $10,000 less than what he made doing maintenance, but hey, he's happy. He don't have to go on call. That's another thing we're having to deal with. There's just too many choices out there with all these handyman apps and things to do on the internet to make money. Alright guys, I hope I said that well. That was my little rant, and if you're offended, and I was a little harsh, but if you're offended, you'll have to forgive me for trying to save a dying trade. And I'm just using a little tough love here, you know. I'm just kind of disappointed in the industry as a whole, because there's a lot of bad apples bringing the whole thing down, and the ones who are leaving are telling everybody how property management is not good, and we just got a bad reputation right now, and it's going to take years to turn this ship around. And I'm going to do the best I can, and thank y'all for watching the Friday vlog, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.